it is Tanya, and welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you are new here. This is a collab I am doing with Dawn over at SimLicy, a fabulously talented builder here on YouTube in The Sims 4 that I am so thrilled to be doing a 50-50 collab with. So this was my idea. I reached out to her because I absolutely adore her builds. She is so talented and I thought it would be really fun to work together. I'm so happy she said yes. So sweet. She's the sweetest person in the whole world. So if you haven't heard of her, I don't know where you've been, but I will have links down below to her channel and her half of this collab. As you can see, she started off this build and I will be finishing it, but it's a mid-century modern build because we got a lot of those new items with The Sims 4 Get Famous, so I thought that would be kind of a fun idea. And so that's what we're doing today. I had so much fun with this build. When she handed it over to me, it had a living room, a bathroom, and 2 bedrooms. And onto that, I added another bathroom, 2 more bedrooms, a kitchen, and dining area. So I don't know. We got some really cool furniture for living rooms, but she asked me what my favorite rooms to make were. And if you have been on this channel for a while, you know that those are kitchens. And we didn't get any new kitchen stuff, but I still have a love for making kitchens. So of course I wanted to make the kitchen. But before we get into any more of this build, I want to take a couple of moments here to tell you guys about SimLicy and about myself, so that way if you're coming from my channel, you know a little bit of what to expect from her, and if you're coming from her channel, you get to know me a little bit better. So Dawn, like I said, is absolutely fantastic, and she does a variety of videos on her channel, but they are mostly builds. Anywhere from apartment renovations to EA renovations to like huge houses and more suburban houses, and her attention to detail and clutter is absolutely amazing. So you should definitely check out her builds. She also is doing a Not So Berry challenge, so you should check that out as well. Overall, I think if you like the content here, you're going to like the content that she's putting out. She's wonderful, so definitely go check her out. And then anyone coming over from her channel, hello, my name is Tanya. I do builds and let's plays, you know, similar kind of content a lot of simmers do here on YouTube, and I have a lot of fun doing it. I'm 24 years old. You might hear my cat crying in the background of videos or my rabbit throwing things. Those are things I'm known for, as well as using way too much blue in every build, and this one was no exception. So thank you so much for starting this color scheme for me. It's much brighter than anything I typically do. But it does use blue, which is a color that I use a lot of. So I was excited to use it a little bit more. But I really love this color scheme in this house. It, like the blues, the reds, the oranges, it's all very, very vibrant and has that mid-century feel that I absolutely love. I mean, I like the style of the furniture more than I like the colors of furniture from that time period. However, like, it was really fun to go ahead and like fully go all out on that style with these new items. I added a covered pool back here because I thought it looked really cool, and we got to use those new dividers that we got with Get Famous, which I thought were really funky and kind of worked as like a fence sort of around the pool, which is closed off on the front and the side to add a little bit of privacy, but fully open in the back for you to enjoy the backyard. So I really like that, and I think the Sims that end up living here would probably enjoy the pool as well. So based on the bedrooms I made and the bedrooms that were already made on this lot, it seems like there is probably parents, or like a single parent or 2 parents living here. And then I believe they have 2 children, 2 toddlers, and a teenager. So it's quite a full household. I would probably be incredibly overwhelmed playing as a family that lives here. But if you have a family that big, we got a house for you. So there ends up being a couple of ways to get into this house. As you saw, the main entrance was already added before I got this build, and then the secondary entrance I added over to the side goes into the dining room area. But it's not a main entrance. I wanted a door there, and I feel like with a house that's this wide, it makes sense to have more than one door on the front. And then there's another door off to the side that leads to the pool area, as well as the door that was already on the build that goes into the main backyard. So there's 4 exits to this house, but it's a really big house, so I feel like that was completely fine. And as you'll see, I've been grabbing a lot of plants from around the property and trying to make it match what SimLicy had already put down to try and, you know, make it a little cohesive. And I think I did okay. You guys can let me know. And I also added a swing set out here because there's a lot of kids and I feel like there has to be a lot of activities for them. And now onto my favorite part. We're in the kitchen and I got to use oranges and browns. And I thought about using these orange countertops for a while because it's a color swatch I never use. But we ended up changing them to beige in the end. But there are definitely a lot of pops of orange and blue in this kitchen. So I feel like it kind of fit the vibe I was going for with the rest of the house to make it match what was already there. And use this lovely fridge like we got with Jungle Adventure that I quite like. And you can see me trying to mix match the cabinets and stuff, and I was just not quite feeling it. But then we used the Parenthood tiles that I overuse like crazy and can never stop using. And I felt like that really helped it come together in the end, and it really grabbed the colors that I was trying to use in this kitchen. So I really like that. We also added some shelves up here to add a little bit of clutter. I really wanted to add this doggy calendar up here. I love that calendar so much. And so I tried to add it to a lot of my builds, as well as this little dish rack, which I thought fit pretty well over there. And then I threw down those cooking books and then I put them over here on top of this microwave, and I absolutely love it in that bright blue swatch. I didn't even know it came in that swatch. I was just looking for a microwave that would be like a fun color to put in here, and that was absolutely perfect. I feel like it fit the theme I was going for so well. So I was very happy to put that in here. We're just filling up these shelves with some clutter objects, nothing too crazy. And we also added some dog biscuits over in the corner. I don't think there's any other stuff in this house for a dog, but of course you could go ahead and add anything you'd like if you have a family that moves in here with a dog. Those could just be cookie jars. I just thought they looked really cute in that corner, so I wanted to go ahead and add them. But of course, if you guys download this house, you can go ahead and customize it to whatever families you have. Maybe they don't have as many kids. Maybe they have dogs, they have cats. Maybe it's a single family and all of the bedrooms are hobby rooms. So there's a lot you could do with it. But if you guys would like to download Dawn's half of the build, that should be on her gallery, which I believe is just SimLicy. Or it might be SimLicy YT. I think it's SimLicy though, but I'm sure that will be in her video. You can check out the link down below. Or if you'd like to get the finished version that I am doing on screen now, you can find that in the gallery if you search Griffy or the hashtag MsGryphi, and it should pop up. It's probably called Mid-Century Collab. So pretty simple to find. And yeah, so this is a dining room, not living room. It also goes with that big orange and blue color scheme, and I really like how this room came out. I really, really love that new glass tabletop we got and those chairs we got. They're just so cute, and I think a lot of the colors that we got with this pack go really well with bowling night stuff, so it was really nice to kind of combine those two packs to get a really cute room. Especially with the wall patterns that I used in a lot of the room, the like chevron patterns that we got with bowling stuff look fantastic with the rest of the furniture that we got with Get Famous. And then this sink that we put in the bathroom from Get Famous is probably my favorite sink that we have ever gotten in the game. So I was really excited to go ahead and use that because of course it fit the color scheme and the style of what we were going for. And then these are the two bedrooms I did. Since there was a toddler room and a kid's room, believe they're both twin rooms, I thought, maybe we'll do a teenager room and then a parent's bedroom. So I kind of swapped back and forth between the two because I wanted them to kind of fit that bright color scheme we were going for, but I didn't want them both to be the same. The other two, it looked like they were very blue and with a little bit of orange. So I wanted to do like a very orange room and then like a red room because those are not colors I use that often. So, at least they both have hints of blue, I believe, especially this one. But I didn't want it to be over the top blue in the bedrooms because I use too much blue typically. So I thought it would be fun to mess around with some of the fun swatches we got with this pack for these bedrooms. And I just imagine this teenager is kind of into fashion, as you can see with some of the posters she has above her bed from, those are from Vintage Glamour, I believe. And so I just thought it was kind of a fun idea, just some minimal clutter around the place. There's a decent amount of clutter, but it's not like excessive. It's pretty organized, and I really did want that feeling of a like more organized teenager who has an interest in fashion and kind of has her whole life planned out. But this is the parents' bedroom. I really wanted it to be bright and vibrant and red because this is their home. This is how they want it to be decorated. So I wanted that to be apparent in their bedroom. So we ended up using the new bed that came with Get Famous, and then one of the chairs from bowling night stuff over in the corner. And we used mismatched tables, one from each of those packs in here. And of course, added lots of greenery throughout every room because plants are needed in The Sims. I have like none in the real life, but in The Sims, there's probably like 4 plants per room. It's just something about them. It makes the room feel so much more alive, and it fills in space, and it looks so nice. It breaks up colors a lot, adding that little bit of green. So I add too many plants usually, but I think it looks nice. So hopefully you guys do like that as well. And then we're adding a little bit of clutter in here. I thought about adding the makeup over on the dresser, but we end up adding a vanity instead in this very vibrant wood tone. I really liked the orange woods in this house. I thought that really matched the color scheme we were going for. And then I used this mirror from Seasons and adding some laundry clutter as well. I don't think I put any functional laundry in this room, in this house, just decorational laundry, if that makes sense. And just seeing what other clutter objects we can add in here, as well as some plants. Nothing too complicated, but we are coming to the end of the video. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please make sure to go check out the first half of this collab over on Dawn's channel. I have a link down to her video down below and her channel. So please go check her out. Subscribe to her if you haven't already. Give her all of the love. She is so talented. And if you're new here and you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. You can also subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and turn on those notifications so you'll be notified of every single time I upload a video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all soon. Bye, everybody.